In this clip, we're going to take a look at a deep restart in a two-person crew, and then go over the mechanics behind a deep restart and the communication that is necessary between both officials. So right now the ball is on the bench side of the field, and you see the trail official there near the top of the attack box. And as the ball gets passed around, you see the, again, trail official moving in a nice little 5x5 box as red presses the ball towards the goal. Now there's going to be a missed pass. Right here is the out of bounds, whistle, white ball. And the new lead official, now the old trail, runs up to the midline cone, points the direction of play, and then the restart is accomplished by the new trail official, the former old lead. Watching again, red passes the ball around, and as red drives to the goal, as a missed pass to the crease, out of bounds, whistle, dead ball, point. Now the only thing this official doesn't need to do is run with his hand in the air. He can point and then just run to where he needs to go and then give the ready signal once the player steps onto the field. So now let's flip over to our field diagram and sketch out how this deep restart works compared to a deep restart on the other side of the field. So here we're going to look at two different deep restarts. A deep restart that's a little bit simpler. The first one is a deep restart on the same side that the official is on, and then a deep restart on the opposite side. So one of the key things to remember about a deep restart is it requires communication between both officials at all times, both verbal and nonverbal. So in this situation, we've got the ball on this side of the field. Maybe we have a quick shot or a deflection or something, and we have the ball out of bounds on this sideline. So the lead official is going to run over to the sideline, give a great whistle, dead ball signal, and award it now to the defensive team. We're going to clear up the field going to the left. So as soon as he does that, the designations of the officials change, and we become what's known as the new trail and the new lead official. And during this dead ball time, so again, there's balls along the sidelines, but sometimes it kicks out or the player takes some time getting it. But during this time, however much you have, this new lead official should utilize that dead ball time and jog to the midline cone. So you always want to use dead ball time to your advantage. One of those is to get to position before you actually have to be at that position. So here, this is a quick restart. So we don't have to look for a ready signal for this official to blow the whistle and restart play. So we're going to bring the ball in, and the trail official restarts play according to the rules. So it's important just to have a quick check. You can just look to your partner. If he is way the heck down here, maybe something was happening that we have to address as a crew. But generally, more often than not, that official is going to be working his way to the cone or at the cone already. And it's just a good check on your partner just to see, okay, we're good, we can clear, we're ready to go as a crew. So we restart play, and the ball presses on up forward. And we're going to be looking more at slow breaks and fast breaks, but the primary thing whenever the ball moves up the field is that the new lead official works to stay at least one line ahead of the ball. So as we're always coming up, we're dropping down the field so that we work a line ahead of the ball. So the lead, again, you'll hear this in training classes all preseason, all throughout the year, and any in-season trainings. The lead runs, and the trail gets to jog up the field, come on up, and get to position. But we'll have more on slow breaks and fast break transition in a separate video on the Central Hub. So again, just remember, this is the easy deep restart, right? We're going up the field. Trail official has the out of bounds and steps it in. We have a restart. New lead official works to the top of the box. Now let's look at one that's a bit more complicated. So here we have a shot ricochet or a deflection, goes out of bounds, maybe a missed pass. Trail official has the sideline out of bounds. Whistle, kills it, dead ball signal, point the direction that it's going, and then jogging up towards the cone. Now during that dead ball time, the old lead official, now the new trail, probably wants to come in a little bit. And again, you don't want to be blocked by the goal here, so you can either come down or you can come up. The key thing is that if you're coming into the field is that you don't go above the ball. Anytime we're in transition, we want to be even with or slightly behind the ball. But when you're coming in for a deep restart, it's beneficial to come in towards the field as much as you can until you pretty much get to about the goal, because you want to have better eyes on this restart. Now here, we're going to put some players out just to emphasize why it's important to have good visual communication. Okay, so here, Blues got it. They're going to clear up the field. Red defender, inside of 5 yards. NFHS rules, we can't have that, so we want to make sure, and this is really between both officials, to make sure that we have that 5-yard buffer between these players and that this player is stationary and fully inbound. So this lead official, he gets to the cone and puts the hand into the air to signal dead ball. So that's the cue to the trail that this player either isn't inbounds yet or is inbounds and we don't have 5 yards established. So once that happens, use that dead ball time if you're this official on the sideline to communicate what you want with these players. Blue, step onto the field. Blue, step on. Red, step back, step back. Once the conditions for a legal restart have been established, the lead official, new lead, points towards his goal, gives a nice big point from the shoulder height, big point. That's the visual to this trail official who has his hand in the air, again for the dead ball signal, to blow the whistle and back stroke the arm so that we have a nice quick restart. So ideally, as soon as this hand drops, this official is ready to blow the whistle and restart play. And then we're pushing the ball up the field. And again, we're going to ignore that red defender for a little bit. The lead official is working to stay a line ahead of the ball all the way through, and the trail official is coming up on a jog towards his position. So the key thing for that deep restart, far side, is we want the restart to be fair, and in order to do that, we have to have good, clear, and big signals. So dead ball signal, he's on the field, he's inside of 5, still have the dead ball, communicate to the players, back it up, get space, drop the hand, trail restarts, and we're playing lacrosse. Don't forget to view more training videos on the U.S. Lacrosse Central Hub at uslacrosse.arbitersports.com and like our Facebook page at facebook.com/menslaxofficials.